Hey everyone, good afternoon. It's 2:55 here in sunny California, which means it's almost 6 back home, back east. I keep saying back home. My home's here now. Okay, so I just really wanted to chime in really quick and talk about this morning I went to Agape. I made it on purpose because I've missed a couple weeks. And I know that I won't be able to attend next week, so I had to be there this morning. And I arrived and was just got there for the meditation, the half-hour meditation before the actual service. It was beautiful. But today, Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith wasn't in. He's, I think, in South Korea, North Korea. I should know the difference between the two. Well, that's bad. Let's say South. He's there. Wow, teaching prisoners how to meditate. Yeah, for real. That's awesome. But he wasn't in, and always when he's not there, when they announce that he's going to be there, like for a second I'm like, but then I'm like, it goes away, because every single time that he's not there and he pulls in a guest presenter, speaker, pastor, reverend, what have you, always powerful, always impactful. So today we had Reverend Kevin Cottrell Ross, and they call him Rev Kev. What a message today. It landed. You ready for this? I'm gonna summarize it really quick. So he has this book. It's called The Designer Life. Okay, I purchased it. Yes, I will be reading it. But his MO was that we aren't here to live our life on default. You know, we get to define our life. That means we get to create the road, the path, the journey. You know, you don't have to fall into default. And for me, default means, you know, that 9 to 5 that you're expected, or maybe, you know, you grew up and your parents expected you to be something or do something or whatever. If you're doing something that you don't feel in your gut, your heart is in alignment with, you know, your life vision, then you're probably living a life of default. So Rev Kev was like, you know, you can design your life. And what really landed for me was, I see Danielle. Hey, Danielle. What really landed for me was he was like, you know, you are God's opportunity to live life through your physical being. So it was a new idea to me. The way that he was presenting it was, God doesn't really get to see what goes on here unless he's seeing it through his beautiful people. So when he presented it like that, it actually got really exciting and fun, because he was like, Rev Kev was like, God wants to have fun. He's like all about joy. He just wants to have fun, and he wants to witness fun and be around fun. And he went into some really great stories about how he's created fun for God. So what was so beautiful for me was like, oh, I get to look at it like this. Like, God gets to live life through me, and I get to create something really excitement for his viewing pleasure, right? I'm the entertainer. I'm all about like making other people happy, or just serving, or joy is my just big joy, goofy, silly, high energy joy is my deal. So now as I step through life, I'm going to be not really thinking about how I'm living it for me, but now there's this other component. I'm like, ooh, God's assigned me with this big task that I get to walk through life, and he gets to view, you know, all that I encounter. So what am I going to create that's really going to get them like, oh my God, I want more. This is so exciting. Or I don't want to leave you. Like, I want to stay with you, because when I walk through life with you, like, stuff's on fire, you know, everything's crazy, everything's fun. And that's what I get to do with a balanced pace, because sometimes they get a little crazy, a little high energy crazy, you know, but I just love that I now get to look at it like that. Because it somehow turned it into fun. Like, designing my life now seems fun, not as scary, because the unknown and doing things that are against the grain is not usually popular in circles that you're accustomed to. And just not really knowing, like being really unsure about future until you find that belief in yourself about future and all that you can do. But, and you know, until that fully happens, because, you know, I'm in the process of it. Transformation is wonderful, but it's not an overnight thing. So until you come to that full understanding of all that you can create and be in this world for others, it's really exciting to know that my task right now is to design my life in a way that's going to make God excited, just excited to be around. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share. It's going to be a lazy Sunday afternoon. I do have an obligation later on tonight, so I'm going to try and chill this afternoon. But it's been a beautiful morning thus far. I went out for a run. I also, hi, Anna. Oh, wow. I see you, Anna. Yeah, went out for a run, and then even was able to, I got up early enough that allowed me to luxuriate a little bit around, and then went to Agape, just got home. So now I'm going to spend some time with my angels. I have so many oracle decks now, and I'm falling in love with a few of them really bad in a good way. And I also have a course that I'm taking to become certified in angel reading. So I'm so excited about that. And this is going to be my spiritual practice time, or continued spiritual practice for today. So thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed Sunday, and I'll be chatting it up with you soon. Bye.